Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? I literally just woke up. I don't even know how I'm looking, and I'm recording a video. How are you guys doing? This is weird. Good morning. How are you guys doing? This is Victoria. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for joining me. If you're a returning subscriber, you know I love you. You know I appreciate you so much. Thank you for always coming back. Okay, so happy Sunday, guys. So I haven't done a get ready with me video in a long time, and maybe that's because these days I don't really get ready. But today, I don't know. I feel like this year, one of the resolutions that I made this year was that I want to be more consistent on YouTube. And even though it hasn't really been like that since the beginning of this year, it's just because so many things has been happening. I feel like I am in a transitioning period again. Most of you guys, I'm in my final semester in school. Anyway, this video is supposed to be like a life update. I don't think I've done one of those in a while. Yeah, I don't think I've done one of those in a while, and there are some reasons to that. Because when there's nothing to really update on, you know, you just kind of don't give updates, right? And I'm not one of those, and I think that for me, in the past few weeks, months, I don't know, you know, there's just been a lot that's been going on with me personally, and I don't like, you know, coming on here and, you know, always, I don't like putting negativity on this channel. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I really don't like sharing negative news. In short, there's a YouTuber I follow. I still follow her, even though I've said I'm going to unfollow her. You know, every time I see a content about her, it's always, hey, UK has finished me. Hey, kiniko. I'm like, ma, is there no good thing happening to me? Maybe it's just me. I don't like to project negativity because everybody goes through stuff. But I also understand also that, you know, it's, you know, sometimes when I'm going through things and I hear people share their own stories, you know, it kind of encourages me. And that's one of the things, one of the reasons, not reasons, or maybe one of the things I do on this channel also. But I think I was more open when I was living alone in the US, when my decisions and the things that I say only affect me. But here it's a bit different. But anyways, life has been lifing like everybody. And that's probably one of the reasons why I've not really done a life update. I think that anyways, we'll talk as we go. So this morning I woke up and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do another sit-down video, even though I love doing sit-down videos. It's easier to edit. And most of you seem to watch them, even though I have some content ideas. But yeah, I just said, you know what, let's do a chit chat. Let's do a life update. Let's talk. What have I been up to? How has 2020 been? Why have I been inconsistent in YouTube? On YouTube, am I planning on leaving YouTube? Yeah, there are a few things that I want us to discuss. But this morning we're going to start by, you know, having my bath, okay? I just literally stood up from the bed. I took up the camera and I'm like, you know what? We're just going to, because I did not record any content for this week. I did not post any content for last week because we actually went to London. Yeah, not London. We went to London. We went to Reading. We went to Oxford. We went to Banbury. We went to, where else did we go to? We went to another town. We went to like about 5 towns, villages, cities in London last week. So we literally left the house on Friday. Yes, we left the house on Friday morning. Yes. And then we went straight to London. We were in London from Friday until Saturday. No, until Saturday. Yeah. From Friday until Saturday afternoon, and then from Friday we went to Reading. We stayed in Reading, even though we're going up and down, right? And I will be telling you why we were doing all of that, but not in this video, in another video, in another life update video. So watch out for that. So, and I don't think it's anything you guys are thinking, but anyway, so yeah, so last week, so I'm going to leave some clips, just a little clips here. So whilst I get ready and before we meet again, I'm going to leave some little clips here because I did record some videos, but they were, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably have seen most of them because I was sharing a lot of my stories as we're visiting the cities, you know, when shopping, when this and that. I was sharing some of those on my story. So if you're not following me on Instagram, it's victoria.a.fash. We do a number of good things there, okay? So I shared some of them there, and I'll be leaving some clips here whilst I get ready. So today I decided I'm going to do makeup. I have not done makeup in over a year. Yes, I literally, powder has not touched this face, which is weird because there was a time in my life that I could not leave my house without putting on makeup. And I don't know when I stopped. I think when I moved from the US, I think I used to make up. Yeah. If you watch my US vlogs, if you follow me since when I was in the US, you notice I used to make up a lot. And when I came here, I think I did for the first few months, and then I just stopped. Yeah, I think for the first few weeks I did, and then I just like, you know what, whatever. I just stopped doing makeup. And I don't even know if I still remember how, but we're gonna see. I don't even know if I have all of my, I need to order my foundation. I know that was almost finished. I don't even think I still have. I think it's dried up by now because it's been a while. But I have another one that I bought. If you followed my 2 years ago Christmas, 2 years ago Christmas video when I was in Texas. I think, was it 2 years or 3 years now? I think that was 2020. Yeah, that was 2020. Wow, that's fine. No, it couldn't be. It couldn't be. No, I came 2020. 2020 or 2021. Time is flying, oh. when I'm going to confirm the date, that was when I was in Steinkast, when I was in Texas. I went out to, I think went to the city center, and then I went to Sephora and I bought some makeup. I have not opened that makeup till now. Wow, time has flied. Time has flied away. I think that was 2023. It couldn't be 2020 because the first time I went to the US was 2019. No, that's 2023. But anyways, I have that foundation that I've not still opened. So I'm going to see. The reason I don't use it because it's not my shade, right? But yeah, we'll see. We shall see today. The reason I want to do a makeup is because I realize that makeup usually inspires me to create content. But when I don't, you know, when you make up, you don't want it to waste. But I stopped making up and somehow my content has suffered for it. So I want to see if I actually start doing makeup, if my content is going to wake up. But we shall see. We shall see. That's if I don't stop to, you know, I don't even know if I still know how to. I really don't know. But anyways, let me share those clips now and then let me get ready because I feel like I'm talking too much already. And then we'll now actually start the reason for this video. Life updates, why I have been inconsistent on YouTube, what has been going on with me, what has been going on with, you know, I'll stay in the UK. How has that been? It's been almost 2 years now. And there's been a lot of changes immigration-wise. I think that I ended last year with a lot of hopes. There were a lot of things that, I was looking forward to. And this 2025 has been giving us bass. But yeah, we'll talk about those later. Let me get ready, okay? Let us get ready. Give it over to the King of Kings. Yesterday I was feeling very nostalgic. I was watching old Yoruba movies. I watch Alakada. If you're Yoruba, you probably know Alakada. I laughed so much. I watched part 1, part 2, part 3. Not the new one, not the reload, not the one that they are doing now. Like the main Alakada. And I started watching Opakon. I started watching all those old Yoruba movies on YouTube. It was so nice. I laughed my ass off yesterday. But yeah, I also had to work. Anyways. I said I want to share clips, Abby. Let's share the clips. Olúwa ẹ tóbi lọ́ba o. Olúwa ẹ tóbi lọ́ba o. He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't. I know it like I know my name. When we pray, he answers us. When we cry, he hears our voice. We are not alone. God is sweet. I forgot. Back to you, Mike.
Nothing below, nothing above. No matter how low I get, Lord, you are enough. Nothing can separate me from your love. Nothing can separate me from your love. Lord, you are King of Kings. I'm here to give you everything. It's my whole life that I am offering. I give it over to the King of Kings. I give it over to the King of Kings. Nothing before me, nothing in my past. Even in the storm, Lord, your peace surpasses. Nothing can separate me from your love. Nothing can separate me from your love. Lord, you are King of Kings. I'm here to give you everything. It's my whole life that I'm offering. I give it over to the King of Kings. I give it over to the King of Kings. I give my heart, I give my soul. Lord, I give up control. Every part of my day, Lord, it's yours. Have your way. Give my heart, give my soul. Lord, I give up control. Every part of my day, Lord, it's yours. Have your way. You are King of Kings. I'm here to give you everything. It's my whole life that I am offering. I give it over to the King of Kings. When I was lost and hopeless, when I was at my worst, it's grace that you extended that I did not deserve. I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you.
fine as I'm looking.
The mirror is deceiving.
The mirror is deceiving me. Wow. Wow. Is that why it came to block me?
Let's go to another one.
Huh?
Let's do what we have to do.
Hallelujah. Forever I give thanks. Hallelujah. Love has made a way. Hallelujah.
Now me send you message.
Yes.
How I do send you message?
Ọjọ́ jẹ́ mi wọ Nàìjíríà. Mo ṣe fàájì mi.
Èmi mo mú ẹ wá UK. Oríṣiríṣi ò bá ti lò wá. You could have said you are not coming. Eh?
You've been alone too long.
I've been alone too long, so you're pitying me. Now let's take a picture.
This is my pencil.
Can't you see we're matching? I thought I was taking pictures.
Yeah, I'm matching Coco. You want to use this to compare that?
But frame blue. Is this to compare?
Is it not? So you say you want to take it? It's video you are taking now.
All of those people were brought in to debunk a theory you propounded. If you had not said that it was his personality that he does not talk,
It's a strategy.
I will not have mentioned any other person who talk.
The same thing in the inside government now. They tell you to say Tinubu no fit come out to tell you how bad he will not complain about you because he's a leader.
I don't
Even Uba Sani Uba said it.
So you're using my phone for mirror.
Come on, let's do that. Fine. Very good. That's
I said they go they whine me. Before you know what's happening now. Yes, fast time. Ah. There's always time for video.
Just give me my thoughts is past. Gbogbo gini excursion ti mo ko won ti. Ẹni délé sí ma lọ máa ṣí
God, I'm not looking forward to going back to work.
Okay, we are carrying walk up and down. What do we do?
They collect everything. They are not changing mouths. Was she not what? Was she not what? Was she not? Like this I be where you imagine me.
Even you cannot. You know that the Lord has blessed you tremendously. What are you talking about?
God Almighty, who reigns forevermore. Okay, so where do they used to start from? Where do we start from? So hi guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the little clips that I just shared. I need to gloss my lips. I don't think I have gloss here. Okay, so now let's figure this out, because yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. So now we're going to attempt to make up, because I don't know how this goes anymore. We're going to attempt to make up. So and then chit chat. I've never been good at this. I've never been good at chit chatting and making up. I know I've tried a few times when I was in the US, but I'm going to try. So the first thing that I wanted to give an update about is what has been going on with me, but what has been going on with you guys. It's I don't know, okay, let's start with YouTube. Okay, I have not I've been doing YouTube now for 5 years. I started YouTube in 2020 during COVID, and I think, you know, I had a lot to say. Before YouTube, I'd been doing a few things. I started with writing on Facebook. I was a writer. I used to write short stories. I was a blog, and then I moved on to blogging. I used to write short stories on blogs, on my blog at the time. And then eventually I started YouTube, right? In short, I had a lead in to start YouTube months before I actually started. In short, I didn't know where to start. I think I even started the channel at a point and then I stopped. Because YouTube was not like it wasn't a big deal at the time when I started creating content on Facebook. Facebook was more prominent then than YouTube. I didn't know much about YouTube. I didn't even know like there was earning capacity on YouTube, right? Even when I started, I didn't know that people could earn on YouTube. I started YouTube purely based on love, my devotion, and also because I knew I had a lot to share. I've always, you know, been a person that loved creating content. If you know me from way before YouTube, you know that, you know, I love creating content. I've been doing that a lot on Facebook. I had a page on Facebook called Let's Talk Women, where I've been talking about relationship before I even knew what relationship was. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. See, you see this Ilma cage? I've been looking for it since I came to the UK, and I realized I started seeing their ad on Instagram, and I've never found a foundation that works for me as much as this foundation does. It blends to your skin. It doesn't leave creases. Every time I wear this foundation, people always ask me, what foundation are you wearing? Anyway, where was I? So my YouTube did not start because of money. I didn't start YouTube because of money. So even when I wasn't really earning, I was very consistent because it's a passion for me, right? It is a passion for me. And then the passion started making money, right? And I'm always grateful for that, because for me, YouTube has never been a major source of income for me. It's just that extra thing that, oh, if I see it, thank God, right? So that's why even when, you know, because there are months like that where you go and, you know, you're not making much. But I think before this year, you know, God, I've not really, I'm not, obviously, I'm still a growing YouTuber, right? But I would say God has been faithful, right? And I know that, you know, YouTube is a product of what you put in. If you put in enough content, enough good content, you will get people. And I've been so privileged to have you guys, you know, following me through this journey for 5 years now, and it's been great. It's been great. I'm super, super grateful to you guys, right? However, this year, I realized that, not this year, I think sometime last year, you know, I don't know about people, but when I'm going through things, the last thing, let me put it this way, when I'm going through things, it affects my commitment to picking up camera. I don't know how to pretend. Yeah, I don't like to pretend. So normally when I'm going through things, the first thing I do is record. You know, people always say these things that, how can you be going through things and you are doing video? You don't know people. You don't, like I said, content creation for me has been way before YouTube, right? So when I'm going through things, I take up my camera and actually record. You guys will never see those videos. But I record them and then I store them in my, you know, maybe my hard drive or on my cloud. You know, there are still some videos that I would go back and watch when I was going through certain things in my life that I recorded, and I would just go back and watch, right? Maybe you guys might see it in the future, I don't know. But I will go back and watch, and sometimes, you know, the things I'm going through, God has brought answers to them. So even when I was talking about the lady that, you know, always coming to share negativity, I don't believe that you should be sharing negativity. I'm a person that believes that, okay, when God answers the prayer, I can always come to say, okay, this was what I was going through, like what I was going through in the United States at the time. Nobody could tell that I was going through that, just because, again, I'm not a person that likes to share things before the miracle comes, because I know that, you know, a miracle will come out of this, right? Anyways, so I think sometime last year, there were a lot of things going on with me, a lot of things that I cannot share right now. And I think that was when my inconsistency started, because I had to do certain things. I had to go through certain things that made me not be able to do certain things, including school, including work. I couldn't do anything for like a while because of certain things. I know you guys don't like to hear all these things. You like to hear the gist. Don't worry, you hear the gist, not just now. But yeah, and I think from then till now, I've just been in that recovery period to try to figure out, okay, what do I want to do? And I think that kind of led me into a content, and going back to what I was saying, that YouTube for me it's a channel for me to share, because I have a lot to say, I have a lot to give, I have a lot to offer, right? So it's a channel for me to like give advice, talk about my life. If you watch most of my content, even my sit down videos, it's me talking about, you know, things that I have gone through. Even when I'm answering people questions, I like to share my own experience and all of that. So when I get into a place where I don't have you know, when you get, anyway, if you're a content creator, you probably understand when you get to that point where it's almost like you are in a block, right? I think that started towards the ending of last year. And I also know that when I am not in a good place intellectually, is it intellectually or mentally? That's the thing. Mentally, it usually affects my creativity. Because again, most of my content usually stems from maybe when I'm praying and then I get inspired, or when I'm studying the word, I get inspired. I want to create something because the Holy Spirit inspired something into my head, into my, why is my eye peppering me? I've put foundation inside my eyes. When I woke up, when my husband saw me carrying makeup, he said, why do I want to do watercolor this morning? Hey, you guys see that? Even he is not encouraging me to do makeup. So the last thing I want to do when I come up here is just creating content for the sake of content, for the sake of, oh, I need to earn something this month, so let me create content. I've never been like that. Money has never been a drive for me to create content, which, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's not just for me. Because then, you know, like I said, most of my content comes from the place of inspiration. So when I'm in that place and I'm not, you know, you can almost tell. I'm not saying this happens every time. Okay, I'm not saying that every time I'm not creating content, this is what is happening, right? But you can almost tell when I'm in a place of spiritual, when I'm not creating content. Because like I said, most of my inspiration comes from the place of, you know, study of the word, the place of prayer, and then I get inspired. But when I go into that season of dryness where, you know, you're just, you're mad with God, or you're just tired of life, and then you don't get this creativity anymore, right? So anyways, I think I got to that place of, okay, I got tired of what I was doing on YouTube. Many of the subscribers I have followed me because I create sex content around sex, around marriage, basically around sex, because I started with me, well, that's not how I started my channel, but when I started getting the followers, when I started sharing about my struggles, especially from a Christian perspective, because at the time, it was not something popular, it wasn't something that a lot of Christians were sharing. Wow, I've forgotten how I look like, just foundation alone, that's my face don't change. Not a lot of Christians were coming out to share their struggles with sex and everything, and I knew that was like something that I needed to do, right? But it gets to the point where, you know, a number of people started, what I wanted at the time when I started creating those content was for people to come out and, you know, and not be ashamed to share their story and let people learn and all of that. And I realized a number of people started to share, you know, after me. Well, I think I wasn't the one who started that kind of content, so don't assume that I'm saying that I'm the one that started it, because I'm not. But a number of more people started coming out after I shared my story. So I felt like, okay, what I wanted to achieve, what I wanted, you know, that stigma around not talking about sex and everything, people are talking about it. So obviously I don't have anything new to say in that area, at least not at the moment. So I went back to my content on relationship and everything, which not a lot of people enjoyed, right? And I continued, but I still found people, and then I started doing vlogs, you know, and all of that, and people enjoyed it until they did not anymore. Right? So what I'm trying to say is my inconsistency on YouTube, my inconsistency on YouTube started because I was just not I was stuck. I didn't know what to create. I didn't have content ideas anymore. And I know why. Again, like I said, it's usually because of where I am mentally. I didn't have that. And the last thing I want to do is to just pick up camera and just say anything just because I want to make something for that month. It has never been me. YouTube is not my major source of income. In short, yeah, it didn't reach. Okay. So, yeah, so I think that was where it started from. And then this year, you know, I made a number of resolutions like, okay, I want to start to do things that will bring me out of this rut or whatever, this stuckness that I am. And that's why I came up with the idea of wearing makeup, you know, as an inspiration for me to start YouTube, to start creating content, not just on YouTube. I also have a very good following. I think I have 25,000 followers on TikTok. Yes, and I only create content regarding my faith and all. That one also I stopped. I uploaded a video a few weeks ago, and people were like, "Oh, where have you been?" Da 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 da. I'm like, guy, I'm not even back. You know, and no, I also stopped that. You know, so anyways, all of that to say that the reason I've been out is because I don't believe in creating content for the sake of it. I want to create content that will be a blessing to people. So when I don't feel like I'm in that frame of mind, or that I have this Sephora, I have Ilma Cage. I have Ilma. Anyways, I don't know what it is. So do I want to do this? Do I want to like do full face makeup? Do I want to do that? I don't know. Anyway, so that's why I have been off YouTube, but this is very light, very, very light, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to get my mojo back. We'll get there. We are getting there already. So no, I am not leaving YouTube. No, I am not. Because no matter how much of a rut I go into, I'm always grateful that no matter how far I go, you guys are always here when I come. I mean, not all of you, but a number of you, you have become like a family to me. And I think YouTube has become like a part of my life at this moment. It's always been a place where I can let out, you know, my outlet. You know, even though it's not all videos that end up being here, like not all videos that I actually let out my emotions that ended up being here. How many minutes? 15 minutes. But YouTube has and will always be like my baby. So we will get there. So this is me saying that things will get better.